The Frames Per Second podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the Frame Per Second podcast. I'm your host for the evening. My name is Mike. Next to me, I have Spike.
What up?
Next to Spike, I have Ken.
Hola.
Next to Ken, I have Rod.
What's up, man?
And we are going to be giving our thoughts on Requiem for a Dream. This is the, did you say 20 years?
25th.
25-year anniversary, which is crazy. Crazy. Mm-hmm. So let's do a quick around the room. I'm gonna end on Spike, but Rod, I assume this is not your first time seeing this movie.
Mm-mm.
What do you think of this movie?
Very
overall?
creatively done movie. Man, they did some really cool stuff with filmmaking here. And storytelling, honestly. So yeah, this has definitely been one of those. I think this is like one of those first artsy movies I've seen. Like
A24.
Was it A24?
No, I'm asking.
Like
artsy like that.
Kind of like, yeah, artsy like that. This is probably my intro. I want to say my introduction. I'm sure I'll see some stuff before this, but yeah, this is definitely one of the first ones I saw that was kind of artsy. So yeah, no, I enjoyed this then, and I think it still holds up today, honestly.
What about you, Ken?
This was my first time watching this movie.
Okay.
And it felt like I was on drugs watching it. I watched it late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Halfway through, I was starting to fall asleep. But it was just late than anything. But it was a lot going on. It was frenetic. It was chaotic. And I think, of course, all of that was very intentional. So I do agree with a lot of what you're saying about it. The story felt disjointed, even though you can understand what was going on. It was just constantly moving. And he really put you into visually and audibly, to a certain degree, the world of being hooked on something, on addiction and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So overall, I thought it was fine. I could see how at that moment in 2000, maybe this was like, oh my God, this is like amazing, but visually, how he shot and edited and all the other stuff, I can understand the hype behind it, but I'm cool on it.
Oh, you're cool on it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It didn't feel like I missed out on anything.
Really?
Nah.
Spike, do you feel like you missed out on anything?
God, no. I could understand like what Ken was saying as to why a lot of people would have liked it, because how differently that it was done in the year 2000. But now I feel like there's much more stuff maybe that stem from this, or just that's better than this, that tells the story like in this type of way, like this disjointed, this like take you right in the story. I don't know why, but in the pacing wasn't the same, but for some reason like Uncut Gems or something like that, it reminded me of just being in the frenetic pace of it and stuff.
Yeah, I disagree with y'all big time. This movie is incredible. I think this really captures how addicts are. And Spike, you should know this very well, being from that.
That's funny.
Any addict that I've met and actually become sort of friends with, these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh my
Agreed.
God. And the relationship with the mother, and then the way that they filmed it, I thought everything is just, this movie's incredible. It's incredible. And I believe, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this was the first time we saw Marlon Wayans doing something drama related.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive this was his kind of breakout dramatic role. And he killed it.
He did a good job.
He was better than Jared Leto to me.
He did a really good job. I like Jared Leto too.
Him and Jennifer Connelly and the mom, I forget her name.
Yeah, she was
Sarah.
amazing.
Oh
the
my
mom
God.
was amazing.
Yeah, he only
So
had
good.
one
Ellen
Wayans
Bernstein
moment, and that was way in the beginning when he was doing that crackhead dance. When he was
when Jared Leto was spinning records. And
but it was both of them, and so but that was it. That was like it. There wasn't really a lot of that after that.
Yeah.
It reminded me of my boy from Jungle Fever.
Sam Jackson.
Yeah, doing my dance.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get on into it.
Don't get into it then.
It starts off with us meeting Sarah Goldfarb and her son Harry. Harry's an addict who is taking Sarah's TV to get heroin with his boy Tyrone. After which, Sarah immediately goes down there to buy the TV back. So, Spike, how did you think? What'd you think about how this opens?
What is happening right now as far as just the scene and the tone? I was kind of compelled, but again, maybe if I had seen this in 2000, then it would have been different. But I was just like, oh God, what am I finna get into?
Damn. Ken, what did you think about how it opens?
Not much. I was just
All right, damn it, y'all.
I was just waiting. Okay, to be fair though, when I made it home, it was late. We had just finished the No Limit thing, so I got home. I started Tubi. I had it rolling. I didn't know they were going to really jump right into it like that. So I was walking around because I was hungry. I was making food, so I wasn't paying all that much attention. I was like, I ain't gonna miss too much of anything.
Right.
So her going to buy the TV back. All right, cool.
Rod.
Immediately, the acting was the performances were great from Leto and the mother. Like the way it just, I was like, oh, you could just tell how good this was gonna be from the way they were acting. He was acting straight up like a crack addict, and the mom was acting kind of paranoid. Even when she was talking to the imaginary father. And all of that,
Seymour.
That like all of that, and the way they shot it with the split screen, when you see through the keyhole, you see him through. It was just so brilliantly done. With like no one was filming like this, so it was just like damn, like so it was very very intriguing. And then the whole like him going to this place to sell the TV, and the mom knew exactly where he was going just to buy it back. I mean, I thought this was great. This is a great opening. Great opening to
I could see that from a filmmaking standpoint.
Absolutely. Yeah. For me, it was great.
I like the fact that it was a white and black addict.
Right.
That part too.
Mm-hmm. That part too. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, them motherfuckers took that shit all the way across town on the wagon. This busted ass
Pure
TV.
crackhead shit.
Yeah. So it was cool.
So Sarah gets a call that she's going to be on TV, so she gets really excited to fit back into her black dress. We also meet Marion, who's Harry's girlfriend, and she's describing her relationship with her family. Did y'all take anything from that? Sounds like no.
Wait.
This is just for anybody.
I got distracted. I'm sorry. Say it one more
Look at that
time.
man's ass.
I was trying to see what was going
Something
on.
about Mary's
so tight.
relationship
Did you
with
get
the
it?
family.
Did you
I
get
don't even
anything?
remember the conversation.
Damn.
Because look, the storytelling was like, it was choppy.
Man,
Yeah.
It wasn't that choppy.
Bro,
though.
yes, it
was.
was.
It was choppy.
Yes, it was.
I didn't feel like it was choppy. I followed it quite okay.
Oh, man, I had to catch up.
I did.
Yeah,
I looked
I
up
think
a
it was
couple
how
times.
they it was intentional, obviously.
Yes.
Because they definitely bounced back and forth between characters.
What was the part you literally just what you asked?
I was asking, she's describing Marion, Harry's girlfriend,
Yeah.
describing her relationship with her family.
Oh yeah. I don't remember this part. Damn it.
So this plays
Yeah,
into the theme of the movie, but she's talking about how she's not close with her family, and Harry's like, "What do you mean? They always give you money, and you should be happy." And she's like, "Yeah, but that's all they give me is money." So there seems to be no emotional relationship between Marion and her family. But y'all don't seem
because she's
care.
she's looking for acceptance.
An emotional attachment.
She's looking for
tribe.
I more
her
so
tribe.
got that she's looking for an emotional attachment to somebody because she doesn't have that with anybody else.
She got it all right.
Damn.
Keep going.
Harry and Tyrone decide they're going to work their way up to buying some pure drugs so they can make so much money that they don't have to keep pulling small tricks anymore. But 2 questions. One, were y'all surprised at the moment they got some drugs that they were supposed to cut that they immediately tried it? But were you also surprised that they seemed to pull this off?
I was surprised that they pulled it off. I was not. I definitely wasn't surprised that they tried it. What I thought was funny was the reason why. When he was like, "This is business."
I mean, they kind of fooled me. I was like, that makes sense.
When he said, I was convinced. I was like, I guess maybe, I can see that. But I think them trying it and not like using their own product, and that they continue to run the business and stack up all the cash, and they actually follow through. I was impressed by that. I thought they did a good job of that.
I was shocked that they pulled it off. I did not have any faith in them at all. And as it started to work, I was like, okay, maybe it's going somewhere different from what I expected.
I was just waiting for one of them to just
Fall off.
go
fall off.
Just start using the money. I thought somebody was stealing that money.
Facts.
No, yeah, it's definitely not a typical story of an addict. So yeah, it was interesting that they were able to pull it off, and then they had some sort of common sense about it.
Was they using some of that money to fund their habits too? Right?
Yeah,
just a little bit, but it was not enough to just destroy the whole operation.
Right, but it made sense. Like that's an incentive. A business, a mission statement and values.
I hear this from every crackhead that this is the goal. Like let's stop what we're doing. Let's try to stack our cash and get some pure, and then we'll be rich. And I was like, I'm obviously talking about the first time I ever saw it. I was like, y'all not going to be able to pull this off. Yeah. And the fact they did, I was like, okay, good for y'all. Y'all going to crash at some point. But so Sarah goes on, speaking of crash, Sarah goes on a crash diet so she can fit into her red dress.
Man.
But she starts being haunted by food. So she ends up going to the doctor to get prescribed some diet pills. Spike, being from Nashville, did you notice how she starts acting immediately after she takes the pills?
Yeah, like hallucinating and stuff, like you said, right?
Well, she was hallucinating. She was very antsy,
like jittery and stuff like that. And diet pills do that to you because
it's speed.
Yeah, speed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I noticed it right away.
Yeah. Anybody else picked? I mean, obviously you did. You picked that up. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think they're around anymore, but I used to work with someone that was an addict on speed, and that's exactly how they were, how they would run the register, like
grinding their teeth and stuff.
It's like meth.
Yeah,
like a molecule away from meth or something.
I think so. Yeah. I think so, or it at least gives you the same high because it's just like you're constantly on the go. So yeah. So okay, what did y'all take from the flashback with Tyrone and his mother? Do y'all remember that part?
Yes, I do remember that part. The one when she was coddling him and stuff.
He was finna get some ass, and then he was,
It added some like emotional depth to him, like some of his motivations and things like that. So it was like, oh, okay, I get why he's like that.
Yeah, about the same. Yeah, what you had? You pulled something different from that.
Yeah,
it was
we'll talk about
interesting.
it at the end.
Yeah, that they used him because he was basically naked, right?
Basically, what?
He was naked, right? You say he was about to
in a
sleep
fetal
nigger,
position type thing.
I was like, yeah, I guess he's a nigger. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't understand why I don't know why they had him just standing there with his ass out.
well, he's about to get some pussy.
But I mean, it just showed with his ass out. I don't understand. Like,
so I think him being, naked, vulnerable, thinking about his mom goes back to the, being in the womb and you're naked and connected to the,
being a baby, being coddled as a baby.
And then even when he was having sex,
it was the imagery of the
infantile position.
Yep. So that was good. That was really good.
Yeah. And I thought what she was saying was very interesting. He says to her, he's like, one day I'm going to make it, which to him, he's made it because they got that lick. And now, and then she says, you don't have to make it, you just have to love your mama. And that will play into this entire story, but we'll get to that at the end. Why does Harry lie to his mother about his job? When he goes over to the house and he's talking about, I'm working with a distributor, of a big importer.
Can you tell your mom you sell drugs? For somebody like him?
Would she be that surprised? If he keeps stealing her TV,
you're right. She wouldn't be surprised.
It was better than what he was doing,
and she would probably be concerned for him. But there's this image that you want to have for your parents.
Yes.
Your parents don't want to view you like that. They want to view you as successful and stuff like that. And maybe it kind of relates also back to Tyrone, as well. About him saying I'm gonna make it, and she saying what she said to him. So maybe that's probably why. Like if I was selling drugs, there's no way I would be like, hey, well, I only got this because I'm doing this. Like she wouldn't want to hear that story.
Facts.
Well, I like that he came to his senses that like I've been doing this to my mom for this long, saying I want to get her something nice. And it was specific, right? Because he know that he kept taking her TVs. And so the fact that he was conscious of that to that degree. I did like that because he told his girl, so it wasn't even like something he was trying to just show. Like he did it to. He told his girl, like, man, I should do something nice for her. Maybe get a TV because I'm always doing this. I thought that was dope.
And it's probably a deposit.
He gonna steal it later.
Hell yeah.
He know he gonna have somewhere to go when he need it
Just
again.
stash this over here.
Put this over here.
So it's an ulterior motive.
Yeah, it's illiquid. Liquidated.
I got more with you guys, but I think that he really wanted to connect with his mother,
did.
and he wants her to be proud of
Yes.
him. So that's why he's lying about what he does because he loves his mother, but he knows he's being bad to her.
Yeah.
But he picks up on her teeth chattering and immediately clocks that she's on speed, drugs, whatever. What'd you think of what his mom says to him about why she's so fascinated with this red dress?
Because she wanted to. Oh, because that was the dress she wore to the prom?
I can't remember if it was when she wore to the prom, but she starts talking about why this is so important to her, being on TV and such.
Yeah. I mean, the motivation for her to start taking this drugs to be on TV made a lot of sense. The older you get, of course, physically your body slows down. And for people, that's tough to reckon with. It's like, you remember what you once were. And you'll never be able to get that back. But some people do go out of their way to try to relive the glory days. And she was fascinated by the show, and this was a moment for her. It gave her a reason to get on this drug so she could look her best, for this show. And that dress probably was the moment she remembered that she was hot stuff back in the day. And that was the attachment that she was longing for.
I just think it's interesting to see 25 years later, this shit's like this is still being promoted heavily. Like flat tummy tea and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
tea, bro.
it's like, damn, like
Ozempic and all this shit.
And Ozempic now.
It's predatory.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is like, just selling this dream of like, weight loss, like quick weight loss for people. I'm sure for some people, they probably, more than likely promote it and like it. But, altogether it's harmful to you, especially to your mind. Or whatever, if abused. So I don't know. I thought that was a good representation in this movie of because even from the doctor, right? The doctor didn't even look at her.
Yep.
He just pushed this pill to her. He was a pill pusher. Just like, all right, we'll prescribe this or whatever. And then I thought it was a good representation of that culture.
Yeah, they didn't listen to her issues. Just was like, here, just take this. Yeah. And that'll take care of that. On both times.
Yeah, both times.
It reminded me of Ozempic. That's funny that you say that too, Rob. But to the dress point, Mike, I thought it was nostalgia. Just like going to buy a pair of shoes that you couldn't get when you were young and seeing, remember people having them. Or even remember having them when you were young. Like that I think it's the same thing that she was speaking of that some people do today.
Was that commercial for that drug? Was that on that TV show in the beginning? They guys come out and said something about Tubby or whatever, or was it something else?
I don't know. She got the drug idea from one of her friends.
Ada or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything in the beginning because it opened with that TV show, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's interesting because she got to the point where she couldn't fit the dress either time. Like she couldn't fit it when she was overweight, and she couldn't fit it because she started small. I don't know if y'all realized that. Mm-hmm. So she still couldn't fit the dress
even after she was on the pills.
Yeah. It was oversized.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the part that I was asking about was she was trying to explain why it was so important for this to happen. So when I took it as she just wants a place in the world because when she starts talking to Harry and she asks him, she's like, did you notice I had the best seat outside? Like I'm somebody. She doesn't feel like anybody cares about her. And she wants to share her entire story with the world. That is the goal for her. She wants to fit in this red dress so she can go on TV, brag about her son, give a shout out to Seymour, and have everybody see her. Because for her, it's a reason to get up and do anything. So when she starts going on this dialogue part, she tells him, she's like, I have nothing to look forward to. My husband's gone. You're gone. And when she starts talking about, I don't have any reason to get up. Why would I wash dishes? I have no reason to do any of this. I have no one to care for. So she's trying to find something to give her life a purpose. That's what I was getting at. And I thought that this scene in particular is one of the best scenes in the film. I'm a little sad that nobody talked about this.
I said
but
nostalgic. Like she wanted to.
I think it was further than nostalgia. I think it was really she felt like she was useless. That nobody can, because he's like, oh, you have friends, Ma. What about your friends outside? And she's like, they don't care about me. They don't need me. She's like, you don't need me. You're not here. So when I'm watching this, I start thinking about my mom and me. I'm like, damn, I need to go spend more time with my mother because she might think that way. But yeah, man.
She said all that.
You said, I think Mike said it better than she did.
She was very clear. I remember it now.
Scene.
I feel like that's. I thought I was waiting on you to get to that part. I ain't want to assume, but that's what I felt like.
I literally asked y'all, what did y'all?
No.
See how you be doing?
No. What I'm saying, once you started talking about it, I was waiting for you to say that's why it hit you like that. It don't hit me like that because my mom.
I think you're talking about the mom part.
The mom part. Yeah. Because
spent
your mom didn't remarry, did she?
Yeah. Well, no.
Right.
No.
My mom remarried, and
So there was never that feeling.
there was never that feeling that she was by herself or anything
Right.
like that. My mom kept a man.
Yeah.
So it's like, I never thought my mom was lonely. I don't think she ever was. In my mind, my mom is straight.
She was never lonely.
Yeah, I never took it as my mom being lonely. I wouldn't be
Right.
here this long if I thought that was the case.
Yeah.
Like I probably would have been back home at some point.
No, that makes sense.
So I think my mom is straight. So this didn't really hit me the same way.
Man, this
Yeah.
is so good.
It's
man.
good though, because the way she was great.
She's so good.
Yeah, she was really good. I went and looked her up afterwards to see what else she was in because she was great in this.
But what did you think about what was happening in the cab when Harry leaves?
What happened in the cab?
He starts crying immediately,
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what happened. He starts crying immediately.
and then he takes a hit. And in the very next scene, he's completely composed.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
I thought the way they did this, anytime they do the scene where it's like the and they're fine,
No, it's good. Yeah,
it's so good.
it's good because I
Great.
remember when Jennifer Connelly was looking in the mirror, she was just like
Yep.
deadpan, and then she,
Yep.
after they did that shit. So yeah, they did it with everyone.
Although I didn't get her scene very much. I was like, why? Who stands in the mirror with just a top on but no bottom? I was
Part
like,
of the bush.
Winnie
Yeah, I was like,
the,
this
Winnie
is
the Pooh
weird.
do that.
Shit.
You're a fucking idiot. Why is she standing? Why is she standing in the mirror like Winnie the Pooh or Brian from Family Guy? What are you doing?
Right. Nah, that's hilarious, bro. Oh my god. Fucking dumb, dog.
Oh my god! What a reference! Oh my god. Okay. I'm afraid to even ask y'all this, but what did y'all think of the scene where Tyrone is meeting with the drug dealers in the car?
I like that scene.
Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did.
I like that. I like that scene. At this point, I felt like this movie was all over the place.
Yes.
In all honesty. Yeah, it was a lot going on.
You don't remember the scene?
No,
Yeah.
dude, I'm
Oh,
just trying
about
to
to
figure that
say.
all over the place.
Man,
dog.
it was. Yeah, it was. Like it felt very chaotic for me, and I know that was an intent, but it's still, and I got all the feeling of the intent behind it. But yeah, but I did like this when he.
You stupid. Don't even do it. Don't even fucking do
You
it.
have to.
Don't do that shit. Mike
Fuck
set
me,
your
I'll
ass
kill
up.
you.
Mike set your
Every
ass
time
up.
I see it, I die.
You said your
I didn't
ass
know he
up.
was gonna say it. I didn't either.
And he was like, I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I kill you.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Why do they do that?
I don't know why they did this.
They probably fucking
fuck
funny,
me up,
bro.
dude.
They try to
Hey,
be
but look,
funny, dog.
I feel him though. He's the head
Oh,
HNIC. He had. If there's one thing I'm gonna say,
I'm gonna say that.
is this part.
Right.
I'm gonna sign everything
so you
up.
know.
But I would just let you know because I really mean this shit. I mean it so bad. I'm gonna try to say some shit I can't say.
Nah, yeah. That was funny.
Nah,
It's
yeah.
gonna register with you.
This whole scene was crazy when he
Yeah.
says "Oh, you got a white driver," and they just start busting in the back. Oh my god! And
man.
the way they filmed it when he was running,
yeah, that shit was
That was
dope.
good.
They were doing
really
some really
good.
creative shit on this direct wise.
So Sarah's having issues with the pill she's taking. What did y'all think about the scene where she's in the doctor's office? Because this is another one of my favorite scenes of the whole film.
Is this when they were force feeding her all that food?
Which is when she goes to the doctor's office to tell the doctor that something's wrong.
And
These
they don't
pills,
really give a fuck.
he just changed the prescription.
Yeah.
But he kept her on the pills. I think he increases the prescription because her body is getting acclimated to the pills.
Tolerate. They were like, oh yeah, it's because she called. She was like, yeah, it's not having the same effect. She was like, oh yeah, your body's just getting used to it.
Yeah.
And he just upped the dosage, which
Which doctors do.
pharma, they do that shit all the time.
But y'all remember this particular scene?
People coming back because because she's sitting there and
looking
and she's like in the corner of the screen,
Right.
and he's far away. And he just kind of comes in. He turns around, didn't even really look at her, wrote some shit down, gave it to her, and then bounced. Yeah, that was a pretty dope shot how they did that. But he didn't give two fucks about it.
And I
It's
think
just
it's
the wide angle
accurate.
lens.
It was accurate of like just how doctors sometimes are.
Nah,
It's,
that's
they
what I was
really
saying
captured
earlier.
that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. How they didn't even look at it, not trying to create any type of attachment to this.
And the voice was distorted too, right?
That's what I was waiting for y'all to get. Yeah,
Yep.
like she is in slow motion. And for her, the entire scene is slow motion, but he's talking fast.
Yeah,
This shit was so good.
Because
man.
she was like, "Did you hear that?" or something like that.
Yes. She hears like a bang behind her.
Yeah,
Man.
That's
Yeah,
good.
The
I
way
heard
this
that
scene
shit
is
too.
done is so good. All right. So Miriam starts fucking her therapist for drug money, but she doesn't have a connect. So while Miriam is going crazy trying to find drugs in the house, Harry and Tyrone go to the back of a supermarket to score some Pure, but things go wrong as always. But as the truck takes off, they see that it's a Florida truck and they decide to drive to Florida.
Jesus.
Is this a good plan?
No,
God,
it wasn't
no.
a good plan. Y'all couldn't even get that. Even though that wasn't your fault, an addict took the truck. You couldn't plan for that. Because they were using the money that Marion got for Harry to go buy the drugs, right? Because they had to use their stash to get Tyrone out of jail, to bail Tyrone out of jail, which made him low. And I thought it was fucked up that he even asked her to go do that.
That's some drug addict shit.
Yep.
I know, but I was like, yo.
Tell your girl to go fuck a therapist.
Yeah, because he was trying to, because you were like, you don't know, because that was her first time doing it.
See, I don't know.
Okay.
As many times as I've watched this film, I'm always fuzzy on that part.
Oh, well, he said.
It sounds like she's done it before.
Yeah, it sounds like
That's
she's done
what
it
I was-
before. She's like, he was just like, oh, I don't want you to do that again.
Okay.
Yeah. She had already done it before.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was something else that she says that because when she says you don't know what he's gonna have me do, so that's why I'm kind of fuzzy on like, okay, has she done this before? Has she not? Maybe she's done something else. Maybe she just sucked his dick once or something. I don't know. I can't tell.
Or
Maybe
he
it got so
tried
wild last time that she know it's gonna get wilder this time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe he made advances towards her. She knew that was going to be if she was asking for money, that was going to be the payment.
Yes.
And she already knew that off rip. So, but she went ahead and went through it. I love the way he did that, where she would like turn the lights off, and as soon as the lights went off, he just ravished her. I thought that was dope. How he kind of just showed that part.
And that was another indicator too that they had done it before. He said you never want them off before.
Oh, that's true. He did say that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay. So, never mind.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Well, I'm just, she had did it before, so I guess maybe Harry knew that,
That's where he got the idea from.
and
It
he was
seems
like, "Well, I know, yeah."
No, that's true.
Damn, man, pimping out your own girl.
Hey, bruh, times are hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. All right, so because her body starts to get acclimated to the pills, Sarah starts taking more of them at a time.
Man.
What did y'all think about the scene where the people from the TV break into her reality?
And the refrigerator,
the
bro.
refrigerator beat her up. Like, bro, what is happening right now?
She was there on a trip, man.
She's gone.
Yeah, it's over for her.
Yeah.
Damn.
No. But I did like that, like the effects of that, especially for that time. For them coming out the TV and looking like they're from a television.
But
No,
what
it's
did that
dope.
signify to you?
What did it signify? I don't know if I thought about it that deep.
Damn.
Yeah.
So do y'all remember when the people come out of the TV, they immediately start judging her?
Okay.
They're like,
yes.
look at your house. It's so small and it's dirty.
Mhm.
I think this implies how inadequate she feels as a person.
Okay.
Again, she's lonely. She lives by herself. The people coming out of the TV and they immediately start judging her and making fun of her. I think what they're showing is this is right before she has her full mental break. So this is like a manifestation of how she sees this show as the only thing that's important to her right now. She's trying to get into this red dress so she can get onto the TV. And once she gets there, she will feel accomplished. So of course, when she has the full break, the only thing she's seeing is what's happening in this show coming into her reality. They bust through the walls and they start setting up microphones and stuff on her. And this is when she has a full mental break and ends up at the studio where they film the show. And they call the cops on her, which lands her in a mental institution. But Harry and Tyrone are on their way to Florida, during which time we see that Harry has a pretty bad infected wound on his arm from shooting up.
Festering.
We also see Miriam ends up at my boy Little John's place having to get a little attention to Big John. So who has it worse at this moment of the story?
Man, he said, what did he say? He said, I ain't pull it out
I
for
ain't pull out
air.
because it's pretty. Is that what no,
He
what
said
say?
that too. He said,
I know it's pretty to look at or something like
Something
that.
like
he
that.
said, I know it's pretty to look at, but I ain't pull it. He said, I ain't pull it out for fresh air.
Oh, man.
She probably was in the worst place because she really didn't want that happening. Like she like that was.
How did she even know who he was?
The number was on the back of that picture. Remember?
Uh-uh.
I forgot how they got the number, but the number was written down on something that she found in the apartment.
Okay.
I don't remember though.
I
but
don't either.
The number was written down and she called it. Because he was the guy that
I don't
remember-
even remember him.
yeah, you do. Remember when Tyrone and Harry are walking around and Harry is like, "Hey, don't you got that one guy's number?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, but he doesn't sell drugs. He only gives out drugs for pussy." And he says, I tried to give him some, but he said I wasn't cute enough.
I do remember that conversation.
So Harry got the number from Tyrone. So this guy is known for giving out drugs, but he doesn't sell them. He will only give you drugs if you give him some ass.
And Marion overheard that conversation?
No, I think Harry told her.
But we never saw her.
I'm pretty sure we saw it. I just don't remember right now. But I'm pretty sure we saw him tell her.
I think you're right. But I don't know if he was talking to, because I remember Harry saying that, but I don't know if he was talking to Tyrone or her.
It's when they get in a fight. Remember they get in a fight and he was like, just go do this. I wouldn't have to be out in the streets doing
Because I tell you what I thought was happening before I realized it was that guy. I thought he was asked, because their shit was so fucked up, I thought he was asking her to double back. And then that's I know it was this black guy. So when I heard him talking about, but he doesn't, basically everything you just said when they were talking about that, I thought they were talking about the therapist. So I got mixed up on that part.
Unless I'm getting them mixed up.
No, you're right. I just got mixed up when I was watching it. I thought that's what he was talking about. Because remember, I'm watching this thing and this thing just is not very linear for me. So when I heard that conversation, I was like, oh, he's asking her to go back? And then there was this black guy, and I'm like, well, where the fuck did he come from? Because that was his first appearance in the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct. Okay.
Yes. We hadn't seen him. We just heard about him.
Right.
So
okay.
Sarah is in an institution right now, and the orderlies are forcing her to eat. Did you notice the conversation that the orderlies are having?
No, I did not. Or I do not remember.
So they're talking.
That
One of the
shit was
guys
fucked
is
up.
talking about being at a casino, and he's talking about how the security guy showed up and was like telling him that he had to leave, and he didn't want to leave because he wanted to keep playing.
Damn.
So they're just making another.
gambling addiction.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah.
That was dope.
And the fact that they're treating her like that. This shit was hard to
Force feeding
watch.
her food because she don't want to eat.
She doesn't want to eat because she
which
wants to
is,
fit in her dress.
Is another thing that happens because, sometimes they want to lose weight, so they stop eating. And have to put give them IVs and shit. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
So Tyrone and Harry go to the hospital because of his arm, which lands them both in jail because the doctor, of course, calls the cops.
The way he was looking at his ass,
And then took
the morphine or whatever that was. Yeah.
Yep. So Tyrone ends up being convicted and is relegated to working his time off in this horrible prison and has to detox while in there, and all he can dream about is his mother's embrace. Does this do anything for y'all?
I mean, it was a callback to the mother embrace
conversation,
part.
yeah.
I feel bad for Tyrone because they called him a nigger.
They showed
And Harry was next to him, and he talked bad to Harry too, but shit, he just like, bro, it's almost like he was just a little bit less than human than Harry was.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then because I was really curious to see how he would view and talk to Harry, and yeah, he just talked to him like he was just a drug addict. That was it. But
Yeah,
this
he
guy was a
smacked
drug
the shit
addict
out
And a nigger.
Yep.
It was like,
Yep.
and, of course, that I can assume meant that he definitely got mistreated while he was in prison. So he's in prison, and Harry, well, we just talking about Tyrone now, but yeah, he's in prison and probably just getting abused there. And being forced to detox.
That's the thing that got me, is the fact that they're forcing him to detox in this prison. And then when they show the scene where he just rolls over and he curls up into that fetal position again, then you see the vision of his mother. Man, it's like all he wants is his mom at this point.
And then imagine if he's had that vision, he's thinking about the conversation, and then he's in jail and he did not make it.
Yep.
Right.
But he still loves his mother.
He
and
still
that's all
loves
she
his
wants.
mother. Yep. So Harry, after having a dream where he's running down the docks to Miriam, who's coincidentally in a red dress, he wakes up in the hospital with his arm amputated. So was it sad how he woke up saying Miriam's name, and then the nurse is like, "Who is that? We'll call for her and she'll come." And Harry's like, "Nah, she's not gonna come."
Yeah.
Because she wasn't at the docks anymore. Right.
She's not at the docks, and I think he realizes that this is not a real relationship. So he's like, "Why?"
Miriam. I was thinking about the mom. Sorry.
No, Miriam. So he's like, "Yeah." So he's saying she's not gonna come. She's not gonna come.
Okay. Yeah. But why would he realize that's not a real relationship though?
Because everything is based on drugs to them. Because remember, he has the phone call with her, and she's like, "Can you come now?" And he's just like, "No, I can't."
But
He said he
she
can. He
was
said he will.
unable.
He
to
said-
Oh, he
come.
did. He did
Right.
say, "I can," but he knew he couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was lying to her, but I just looked at it as they were just both in very precarious situations. That I think they still would have been together, but they were just unable to. Like, I think if she was able to go see him, she would have went. You don't think she would have went?
But I don't. But he doesn't know that she's in a precarious situation. He has no idea
What she's doing
or where she is.
in order to get by.
But he
because
still
he's not
says
there.
she's not going to come. She won't come. I think
He don't know the reason. He just knows she ain't.
Yes,
Because he knew it wasn't what he thought it was.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think it was what either one of them thought it was.
Right.
I think so. So the whole point is, to me at least, everybody in this movie is lonely. Everybody in this movie is looking for some kind of connection. Harry has his mom, but he has no connection with her. His dad is gone, but he has Miriam, so he's dumping everything into her. Miriam has nobody. She has money, she has access, but she has no emotional connection to anybody, even her parents. So she's dumping everything into Harry. But when it's like a codependent relationship. They're not
Right.
really in love at all.
Right. You need me for this. I need you for this.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Then you have Tyrone, who is lonely because he has no one. His mother is dead. The only person he really cared about is gone. So he's just dumping everything into drugs and then his friendship with Harry. Then you have Sarah, who her husband's gone. All she has is
Goddamn
Harry. And then Harry keeps fucking taking her TV. So it's like everybody in this movie is just dreadfully lonely. So I think this is just another sign that Harry is just gone. He's just like, there's no reason for Miriam to come because this isn't a real relationship.
So she was with Harry because Harry showed interest in her.
Yes.
Why was Harry with her?
Same reason. Same reason. They all looking for emotional codependency.
And they just all happened to start doing drugs together because she was on drugs too, right?
He got her on drugs.
He got her on drugs.
Yes.
So, yes. Okay.
And that's why when we see Tyrone in the room and he's banging out that girl, he's like, "You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Fox. He called
You're
her
a
Fox.
foxy girl I've ever seen." So yeah. So
They're word of the wild.
I know me either. Miriam ends up at a sex party because she's desperate for drugs and she gets the dreaded Spike ass to ass treatment.
Man, that shit was
What did you think of this scene?
I didn't. I mean, I don't know. Like,
They're like, come.
come,
Yeah, that shit was
like it
wild.
was wild. Just the whole thing and how they portrayed it. It was like I don't know.
Yeah.
That shit was wild.
That
But
shit was
that shit was
insane.
funny when he was like, yeah, so we got this thing that's going on Sundays. And she was like, yeah, I don't know. He threw her that shit.
I'll
Like,
be
yeah,
there.
He's like, I'll be
I'll
there.
be there.
He's like, I don't know why you playing, girl. You know
Right,
how it is.
yeah.
But did y'all see the thing?
No.
It was like a two
The little black thing?
thing.
The
Yeah.
little black thing. There wasn't nothing little about that motherfucker, Ken. Stop playing. That thing was huge.
I know, I'm just saying it was the
It was
okay.
a double-sided dildo, so
Yeah.
everybody's afraid to say it.
No, I
But when they
don't
put
care.
the
Shit.
juice on it,
Dildo going in
The juice on it. The
what did you say? No dildo going up me. What? Nobody was
I ain't
implying
saying
that.
dildo, right? I ain't getting dildoed up, right?
I ain't afraid of no goddamn dildo. Nah, anytime I watch that movie, I'm sorry. That shit freaks me the fuck out. That thing is huge. And yeah, this is probably one of the most disturbing scenes of the whole film.
Yeah, it was.
It is,
was,
because all
definitely.
I could think about was like, damn, like Marion being in a situation she clearly doesn't want to be in, but she has to do it in order to feel this addiction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you can see it on her face. You know,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
it sure was on her face. Probably
Girl,
earlier.
see it on her
But
face.
yeah, because she was like, man, like she didn't want to be there. She wanted to leave, but it was her only way she could get drugs. So I guess her family cut her off.
That part isn't all the way clear, but I assumed they give her an allowance. And maybe it wasn't time for the allowance yet. Or maybe her parents did cut her off because she started asking for too much money. I never really got that fully.
Yeah.
But yeah, her doing the ass to ass, it was like, you could tell by her face. Jennifer Connelly killed this because you could tell that she was just like mortified
Yeah.
that she has to do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
for
this
real.
shit is so disturbing. So
But she was doing it.
no, she was
They-
doing
both
it.
of them.
She
They
was
were working that
shit,
thing, bro.
I was like, God, how you even?
Yeah.
But yeah, so they at the hospital, they convince Sarah to sign some paperwork for an experimental treatment, which ends up being shock therapy.
Yeah.
Which this part really gets me every time I see it. So was this sad when her friends came to see her and she was just basically gone?
Yes.
Yeah.
You cried?
Outside.
Y'all cried.
Yeah.
No.
I
Yes,
I
y'all
didn't.
did.
It was their fault anyway.
Yeah, they had.
It was their
fault?
fault. Because they told her to get on that shit. Well, one of them did. Can't remember which one, but one of them did.
No, they sad, but she ain't.
They didn't know she would abuse it.
Do you ever really?
They know she
that,
would.
though?
I
So,
feel like
yeah,
they knew
guess
she was
right.
was she a low self?
She didn't really have low self-esteem necessarily.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think that they knew that she was going to go that far. I don't think they would have ever told her about
And
it.
Yeah, and they probably just experienced some regret for telling her
Yes.
about it, and
Yes.
now this is. They probably feel guilty about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I don't think they ever intended for something like this to happen. They loved her, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that they really just wanted her to be on TV, and maybe they wanted to live vicariously through her. But when
Because
she
she got the
walked,
opportunity.
yeah, because she has the opportunity to be like on, and plus they'll be able to say, "Look, we
My
know
friend's
her.
on TV,
My friend
yeah.
is on TV. My mom is like that. Look at my friend. Look at my friend. She's on TV." But when she comes out, her hair that she was trying to get red so she could be on TV, and it's just chopped off and gray. And then the final scene is her dreaming about being on TV. This is still the one thing she's stuck on. Being on TV and having Harry come out, and he's just gotten engaged, and he hugs her, and then the movie
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah, it was almost like Frankenstein the way it was
Right.
shocking her ass.
God.
Look at her shit. She was all electrocuted. Her hair was all frizzy and shit. That shit was gone, bro.
so
But
sad.
two,
It was from where she started to
To
where she ended was
up
crazy.
was really crazy.
Harry was seeing Marion on the dock
Yes, in a red dress.
in the red dress, which is the same color her mom was trying to get in. His mom was trying to get
Yes.
into, which psychoanalyzing that could be
Yes,
him.
I know where you're going. Yep.
Yeah,
ahead.
looking for the mother figure in her.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
She never got that call from the game show, did she?
she never got the call. Well, she got the call saying she was going to be on there.
So it was a real call.
Yeah, it was a real call. They
Okay.
called her at the beginning of the movie to say, you've won. You're going to, at least we assume. I mean, I never thought about the fact that she could have been imagining this, but I don't think she was. No, she wasn't, because the mailman brings her the paperwork.
Okay. I just
So
wanted to
no,
make sure.
that part is real. So they
Okay.
did call her saying you're going to be on TV. They just never told her when exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why
Got it.
she kept checking the mail,
Okay.
being like, when is it going to happen? And it doesn't happen.
Because I think they said these things could take time.
Yes.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
she never
All right.
got the second call saying, this is your date.
Damn.
So she ends up getting stuck in the institution, and the last thing we see her dreaming about is still going on TV. And now her brain is just gone. It's fried from the pills, and then legit fried from the shock therapy. So that was my take. I mean, I think everything in this movie is about everybody's lonely and everybody's trying to find some kind of place. And did y'all catch how how it was broken up into seasons?
Yeah. When
I
it's
did
from
peep that.
summer. Where did it start? Did it start in the winter?
I can't remember if it started in summer or not.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it might have started in
But
summer.
they flashed it on the screen every time.
Oh, that's
yeah,
dope.
yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
No, I caught how all four of them ended up. I think all four ended up in a infantile position at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Harry, Miriam curled up because she had a score, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was the only one that kind of won in the end. But now we can assume that this is going to be her life, because she got what she needed because she went and sold herself out for this party.
She's gonna have to keep doing that.
She's going to have to keep doing this because now she's going to be super addicted. But the whole seasons thing is dope because this is how drug addicts are. It's like you take the drugs to bury whatever the problems are that you have. You're high for a little while, then you have a massive down. Then you get high again, massive down. It's a big, cycle. So I think it's dope that they worked in the seasons that way.
And it ultimately destroys your dreams.
Absolutely.
Or whatever. Like you have these aspirations. Yeah. You have these aspirations to do things, but you get on these drugs. And then, because we see with artists, right? It'd be like artists, they get on drugs. With Miles Davis, like some of the greatest people, like you do these things to get to another place.
Yep.
And then you end up being consumed by it, and it's end up just destroying you altogether.
Yep.
And all four of them had a dream, one way or the other.
All four of them had a dream, and all four of them, their dreams were ruined.
Yep. Because
of
of the drugs.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is a brilliant film still. You ain't changed your mind, huh?
No.
So yeah, this is. Ooh, fuck. Is it Aronofsky?
Darren, yes.
Okay, it's Aronofsky.
So I'm glad you brought that up. I don't think I like his movies.
What else did he do?
Remember, I didn't like The Whale. I wasn't in High on the Whale either.
Really?
Oh, that's what dude got fat for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I was that high on that one.
I think he just got big, just in general.
I want to say he got fat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was him.
No. He put on a suit. Remember it was his pushback from that. There was just like, why you just didn't get an obese person?
But he gained weight for the role.
Yeah, I thought
I didn't know he gained weight from the
He
world,
definitely
but he
gained
still
weight
had
for
to
the
put
role.
on prosthetics.
Okay.
And then people were
I knew some of it was fake, but
people were accusing him. Well, not accusing him, but they was just accusing the the director for not using a actual obese person.
So Black Swan, Mother. You
Black
didn't
Swan
like
is good.
Black
Mother's
Swan is
good.
I think I
amazing.
did like
So is
Mother.
Mother.
You didn't like. Oh, I thought you didn't like Mother. I was like,
What?
I thought you said you didn't like it.
Never that.
Yeah.
No, I love that
Him?
movie.
I thought he said he didn't like
No.
Mother.
Yeah,
for some
I
reason.
think I have to go back and rewatch, but I think
Did you
I like
say you
that.
didn't like it?
Probably. I can see why someone would not like Mother, though. I can see why he would not like Mother.
Mother's good.
I don't know.
Mother
I
is
have to-
all fucking over the place.
Now that one is, but it's
Yeah,
good.
The
though.
Whale, I definitely didn't enjoy that one.
The Fountain is really good.
Don't
Pi.
remember Black Swan, but I remember watching it. As a matter of fact, honestly, I remember watching. I remember watching Black Swan, so I have to rewatch it to see if I liked it or not. But if I don't remember, that may say
So he continued to make trippy movies then, or artsy movies.
And I may felt
Yeah.
the same way about Mother. But yeah, when I looked at everything he made, I was nothing really. I remember the movie, but nothing stood out. But I definitely remember The Whale, and I was like, I don't think I like his movies.
I can see it. I
Yeah.
mean, his movies are very weird. They're very choppy. They're kind of all over the place. They don't tell a traditional narrative in a traditional way. He's one of those directors where I wouldn't be like, what? I'm surprised that you don't like. Nah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think his movies are fucking great.
Yeah.
With the exception of The Wrestler, which I didn't love.
I like The Wrestler too.
Yeah, The Wrestler didn't do it for me, but everything else I think has been great. So
Yeah, I did The Wrestler as a solo.
I saw that.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw that. And I haven't watched it, but I saw that you did it. Now, because I was assuming, I was like, why did they make him do The Wrestler of all movies?
They just made me do American X. I gotta record
American
it.
X.
American History.
I mean American History
Oh.
X. So I gotta record that.
Oh,
Did you watch
shit.
it already?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I just
I'm
did.
definitely gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, I did the
There's a
host.
scene I want to know about.
Oh my god.
You know what scene?
You already know I know.
All right, let's end this. All right. Well, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for. I guess nobody recommended this. We just did this on our own. But yeah, maybe we'll have to discuss Aronofsky one of these days. But yeah, let us know what y'all thought and leave some comments, share this with a friend, and we will see y'all next time. We out. Peace.